And you won't see this, but he was just dancing. He won't continue it through till the camera comes out, but he was just doing some sort of weird Danish dance. But I like it. Can show him?
No.
Go on.
No.
Do it for me.
No, pick some apples.
Welcome back to game number 9 of the North American Closed Qualifiers for the DreamHack Pubg Showdown, brought to you by Corsair and Monster Energy. My name is Sims. This is Avenger. And wow, we've had some sick games so far. We've had some good circles, seen plenty of good rotations. Some wild individual performances, like taking on 4 versus 1, 3 versus 1.
It's insane. This is the first time we've seen in such a short time of period here. These 2 days, these 3 kills, 4 kills, it's insane.
Well, we are talking about North America, but we've actually just got confirmation of what went down in South America.
Yeah.
We've actually we've definitely got some information.
We just got it confirmed.
Roll the graphic and see who's going to DreamHack Austin. It is, of course, Team Secret. They win the South American Open Qualifier first, second, third, and first. How many is that? 26, 31 kills in total. Or is my math really bad?
That was good, quick math.
It was good, wasn't it? Actually, the first time ever.
30 more. It's also, it's kind of easy. 9 plus 11, that's 20. That's kind of to the right. And
all
then
right,
5, 6.
Don't knock me when I've done well. Come on.
Sorry. Yeah, you did good. 31
Thanks,
kills in 4 rounds. First, second, third, and first. That's insane.
Team Secret doing work as usual. So we'll be seeing them at DreamHack Austin. They'll be meeting Kinguin, FaZe, and Liquid. So we've got 4 teams confirmed.
Yep.
So by the end of tonight, we'll be adding another 3, which is how many? I'm putting you on the spot.
7.
There we go. Is it?
It is. 4 plus 3. Quick maps.
It's getting late. It's getting late. We got 2 more. We got 2 more maps to go. Let's take a look at the standings and how things are.
Oh, deal.
Hooligans, they jump up above the green bar and almost by 200 points as well. They clear totality. Envious. The gap is still there for Dignitas.
We have 2 more games. Look at how many teams can still take it. 1,100 points on Wildcard Gaming on number 10. It's just a win and they're straight into top 4. I mean,
it's so close.
It's very, very
interesting
close
one
indeed.
from when you're looking towards Ruski's team, and I don't know if when they go back and they're going to have a look and see, okay, did we do something wrong here? You look at their placement points. They've got 1,000. They've got 1,000 points off a placement, but they have absolutely nothing when we look towards. They're actually at the bottom, to be fair, joint bottom placement when it comes to kill points.
Yeah.
They're in 9th place. Now do they have to look at this and say, okay, well, we're bottom compared to anybody. Do we just now need to frag out across these last 2 games and just start cracking skulls? Because if they start wiping teams and they start jumping placement points, it's easy for them. They could literally ramp up into 3rd, 4th quite easily in the space of 1 game if they just go completely full throttle.
Yeah. Only 13 kills on them across 8 games. That's not a lot.
It's not.
That's
and to say they're in 9th with that as well kind of speaks volumes that the team is surviving.
Yeah, they're great at surviving. I mean, they have the 7th or 8th actually most placement points, but still they're kind of far ahead. I mean, it's kind of on the 8th position here on Noble that is close still, but the top 3 is definitely the teams that we expected to see with all these chicken dinners coming out of them, having taken 7 out of 8 chicken dinners in the top 3.
Well, they are playing lights out, but 9 games. That's what we'll have after this map is all said and done. And here she is. Tweet the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let everyone know what's going on. Tweet it, host it, share it. Let's get some good viewership. We got 2 more maps remaining. This is map number 9. We are live here at the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios in beautiful, and it was sunny, actually, Stockholm. It's dark out now, but it was sunny earlier on. It's been a lovely, lovely day. Quick shout out as well to Corsair and Monster Energy. You can see the sponsors in the sidebar there. Without them, and obviously all of our lovely production crew in the back and admin team, we would not be able to make all this a possibility. 3 spots on the line, Martin. Take me through this playing room.
This plane is, of course, kind of the same as we've seen all of the others. Last time we saw it from Novo towards Cerveny, and now it's just the opposite way around. It is from Cerveny towards Novo. It's going to be the Noble guys are going to be happy for that. Elusive and Frolica is going to go all the way towards Saki. And, of course, not much changing a lot. But still, I want to see somebody take this mansion. Come on, Trifecta. Take it. You know you want it. They're literally split between it.
63 alive, so unfortunately somebody didn't make it in. I'm just trying to see which team. Does MVS have a full squad, or do they only have 3? I'm looking across the board to see exactly who it is. Well, I'm sure we'll find out as we get further into the game.
Yes.
Usual things from C9, then they're splitting up and both going one up towards the Zaki northern end of Georgiapol. Frolic is still in the air, probably going to hit the back town there. Moody and 17 still creeping around. Usual spots, usual suspects for those areas. Optic, again, same old, same old. Roshawk, bottom top edge of school, should I say. Another northern circle. Vegas with the BM. Soko. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gets run over.
But they do have 2 guys at the mansion now, so I'm happy.
Look at that shirt.
Yeah, that is a floral, beautiful shirt right there.
I like it.
Yeah.
You should cast in something like that. I think it'd suit you.
You should cast in something. Or we should cast in something.
I think you. I think
yeah,
you'd suit that kind of floral,
no.
floral look. With those beautiful blue eyes.
Have a really
beautiful blonde hair.
Yeah. I think when we talk about vibrant colors, I'd rather talk about your beard.
Wow.
That's, you know,
You're just going to flip it on my gingerness like that?
No, it's not gingerness.
I think that's really
Beautiful
offensive.
red
No,
beard.
I'm offended. Highly, highly offended. I'll be calling my lawyer. I don't even have a lawyer.
Oh, it is actually Pure here that has lost 1 player. We only see 3 guys here. So it is Pure. They have lost 1 player.
I can't believe it's been 9 rounds.
It looks like 100 rounds.
And we've not seen a single millicircle.
Nope.
Feels bad. Feels really bad. Every single time they've been here, they've got the loot, they've got the gear, but...
And now Cloud9 again. 17. Moody. The dynamic duo again going extremely early into these circles. Look at this. I think they're going to go for the mansion northwest of Isnaya. Because they have no loot. 17 is basically just a chauffeur.
I mean, for them, it's kind of practice play, right? They're not going to win this. Let's be completely and utterly honest here. They would have to slay every single... That's the wonderful thing about PUBG. There is a chance, but it's in the minimalistic percentages. We're talking 0 point something or something ridiculous. There is still a chance they could win it,
They have to
but
kill like 30 players
they
each.
would have to slaughter the servers for the next 2 games back to back. Now, 3 teams after these 10 games are done will be going to DreamHack Austin. But all the rest of the rosters, it's not over for them. They will go forward to next week. Now, remember, it was supposed to be in 2 weeks' time, but instead it's been brought forward a week. So next week, we will have both Europe and North America on the same. It's going to be a long day.
Next week, no, it's not going to be a long day. It's going to be a
weekend.
Day full of PUBG competitive.
4 best-of-5s over 2 days.
It's 20 games over the like 18 hours.
It is, but there's 3 casters.
hours.
I believe we have another caster joining us for that, so we'll be doing it in a tri-rotation.
Are we going to spoil who it is?
I don't think we should.
No.
We should do
It is on this.
No,
it's on the site though.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll be here though. We'll be having some fun as usual.
I mean, don't you think we could take 20 games each? No, I'm joking.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, that would be a marathon.
How old are you?
How
old are you?
Let's not talk about that.
Come on, how old are you? Younger than me, aren't you?
I'm 29.
What?
Yeah.
God damn, man. What do you use for your skin?
Nothing.
You look about 22.
Thanks. I guess it's because I have no beard.
Meanwhile, I hit 30 and all I feel is age every single day. Anyway, so back to the game. Everyone, same old position as usual. You got Noble down in the Novo area. We got Pure opposing side of Sosnovka. They're going to be chilling. No circle for them 9 times in a row, unfortunately.
Yep.
United on the rotation, going up just past to the left of the mansion area. Trifecta, they can keep doing what they're doing, keep chilling on the loot side. Didn't see anyone actually in Lippo, so maybe potentially one of the players has nipped to Lippo, done a little bit of it, and then moved back out towards that mansion area. Totality, they've done this one before. We've seen them head towards that Stalbert area, and it is pretty much where you can see Purdy now lurking around, trying to find prime location, because there is about 40% water ratio. We're moving more inland. Hetra, meanwhile, he'll be head of the pack here for Optic Gaming. He'll be the scout. Same with Terra. Interrogate, he'll be moving across that bridge, keeping an eye on where other players are. 17's already dead center. He's sitting happy. Jimmer, he's going to be the one who sacrificed himself for E United. He'll go. And now here come Noble. Now, the interesting thing for Noble, man, we have to remember, they like to go up the east coast. They like to come in on the top area, maybe play around that backside of Stalbert. But there's going to be a lot of teams already set up there waiting for them.
They are indeed. I mean, They haven't been lucky with calling these circles. When they go Novo, the zone goes on the opposite side. When they go Sagi, it goes opposite side as well. They had one game where they were Stalber, but other than that, they haven't been lucky being those play-independent droppers. And Envy here, they're going to go extremely early. We saw Venerated. He did take the extremely god compound, somewhat center in the circle as well. Caden is filling his gas can, I think. And Totality is making a move well. And look at that. Because we have this northern area, there's not a lot of compounds. So those compounds are so much more valuable. You have to take them early. E United also sending their peeps in. 17 and Moody took that compound I was talking about earlier. The mansion northwest of Naya. Smithy is also taking this here. It's going to be joined by Tony. They're going to be running a 2-2 split on this.
Nobody interestingly going for Stalber. People seem to avoid them, kind of hoping that thinking that teams will actually be there.
Yeah.
Noble, they're going to crash directly into the back of United, so they've got to be really careful. Meanwhile, Hypoc just trying to escape this one. Both level 3, so to his head, to his chest. They'll be taking 70% full damage of those bullets. Envious will take this mini compound here. It's a good compound. You've got a wall running all around it, but the problem is you've got an uphill surrounding, so people can just look down and pretty much just rain bullets from upon you. Valwacker and Hetra, the remaining players from Optic, they are, and this is exactly what I mentioned.
This
so
is kind
uphill.
of the counter position, yeah, you talked about.
It's dangerous because it's a great little place, but A, it's tiny, and B, if you step out, all right, you've got a bit of cover, but everyone else has height around you.
Yeah. It is dead center, though, so they are nearly guaranteed being inside the next circle unless it shrinks extremely northeast. Don't see it happening, though. But, yeah, Optic, they are in this position where they are kind of lurking them, and it's kind of the counter to this Grandma house here. Frolica is making his move in as well. Logic is going to take some shots onto Sandba, not connecting. He does have a gold AK, though. Beautiful skin right there.
Optic have finally found one. That's going to be a headshot coming through. Is that the SLR again?
Looks like SKS. Yeah.
SKS. Hypoc with the 6 times. Not very efficient on the loot end when we look towards gear. Again, the level 1s are real, unfortunately. So you're going to take a lot of damage.
And he's taking fire from even further north, so I think it looks like it's Totality kind of helping them. Oh!
That was close.
That was a shot and a half on them. So it's actually Dignitas and Totality here. Oh, the SLR.
It's so good. He's got an 8 times on it as well. Oh, God, it's so good. Oh, man.
I love the sound on it.
It sounds brilliant, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see
even with the silence on it, it's such... Oh.
I love sound, some of the guns.
It's
Did
insane.
you Break's tweet earlier on with the 249 coming out of the grenade thing? Good God, it just sounds so good.
Yeah. This imagine the amount of hours spent into recording and making the sounds as realistic as possible. It has been insane.
Just a quick note.
Wookie Boogie.
Mr. Wookie Boogie, Chop Chop himself. Looking for
the land giant.
The land giant. Is he the land giant, or would you say that's still kind of
he's
lives
so,
with...
he's so tall.
I wonder who's taller, him or Ibby.
Ibby is 100% taller because Wookie Boogie is only a few more centimeters taller than me, but Ibby is like 10, 12 centimeters taller than me. I think he's 204, 205.
I was shocked because on Ibby's streams, I'd watch him quite a lot in the background while I'm working, but you don't expect to. You just see him at the camera. Then I saw him.
It's just a face cam.
Yeah, I actually saw him on, obviously, at the Star Ladder. I thought, wow, okay. He's a big boy.
This boy is a tall one. So, AK and a full level 3, of course.
Put some pants on, man.
These crates are insane.
That's an Ansvar kind of setup there, running around with no pants on or some kind of a skirt. It is getting to the point now, I have noticed with some of these teams, and even I do it with Hot Drop. I knew who Ansvar was because of what he was wearing. Some of these players actually now can recognize a team because of their clothing. Yep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, because if you recognize somebody, you're like, we gotta kill these. So you kind of want to be anonymous even further. I love here, taking some shots onto Mika here. Really on-point shots right now. 2x. Not connecting anything, though. I love, they lost Soko early to E United. Vegas with his floral shirt did drive him over, but they did take the mansion and get that spicy loot from there. Ghost, though, on the far face rotation here, far north, but they could potentially be running into Noble.
Yeah, they're going to take the backside of Gatka. Gatka, excuse me. Nope, not Gatka whatsoever. Stalba. Sounds kind of the same. Noble can see exactly where they are. You can see the warning shots are already there, so Total will be giving the information.
But they're still 300-400 meters away, and I don't think they're going to take the fight here.
Yeah.
Pure. Oh!
If he does it, I'll be...
Oh, no!
Ram him. Ram him. Go on, get him out.
Now, they're going to be trying to make a drive-by on originally. But Logic, he has stopped his car, and he's going to gatekeep him. Oh, and they smelled it. They smelled it. Originally slowed down, so he wanted to stop, and Logic was just staying there waiting for them. Logic's going to be picked up, and look at this circle. It's going to go towards Stalba.
That's a little beauty, is that? Yeah, it kind of, you called it perfectly, man. It was kind of like one of those police stingers that you see them set up where they just kind of get ahead of the pack, wait for the rest of the team to show up. He was slowing the car down, but they read it like a book. They opted to disengage from the fight. They will drive north, and they're going to hit the main road. The beach road goes all the way along the coastline. Dignitas are there, though, elusive. He's going to be in trouble if he finds Dig. Wookie Bucky's sitting back. He's the last to hit the vehicle. He's actually got out again, and he has that M24, so he can potentially at least just scout for Dignitas, let people, you know, give the information. Balok, if there's a man who can with a long-distance weapon. ACOG on it as well. All 4 members alive. We've only seen one go down so far. Remember, we started with Pure, already 1 man down. Deliro will take out Hates Me Boo, but Purdy, Totality, Optic get the knock, Totality get the steal, comes in with the M4. 12 points moving in their hands.
Look at how split Froliger, Elusive, and 17 and Moody are. It's kind of a big triangle. They're not playing together. I'm not sure what the call is here. Elusive has made his way into the zone, though. Deliro is going to knock Smithy. Smithy's taken to his knees.
That's the revenge for the steal coming through.
Yeah, Deliro and Hetero and Optic, they're going to push this. They're going to be aggressive on it. They have the upper ground position as well. So they're looking for the kills here. Envy is also putting some pressure onto Totality. Elusive.
Uh-oh.
Elusive is going to sneeze it.
Oh, there's 2 players there. They're just going to rain bullets on that vehicle. Third person's now joined in. Master Newt just on the side of the hill. That vehicle has to be tanked.
Yeah.
How Elusive is still alive, I will never know. Meanwhile, Dignitas over here on the side, just on the coastal road, they're sitting pretty. You can hear the DP in the back, the tank buster kicking off.
Yeah, and they're going to be running a 2-2 split here, potentially taking the further north and the western kind of side here as well in the compound. A good position from them, and everybody else is just basically they're gonna jump onto this hill here on Stalba and running this, because once you get out of your vehicles and you get into this kind of infantry, you can be so close to each other. Look at all these teams here, kind of centered on the west side, mid side, and south as well. Oh, and look at Tempo coming in extremely late here. Ya boy Dre, Sanpa, Maluk, and BenQ or Benk.
It's, yeah, I mean, they're driving up to the slower side, and the closer that you do approach that circle, the less damage you will be taking.
Yeah.
Envy taking a few bullets from Totality. The warning shots are real. Meanwhile, Black Label have just hit the deck. They've moved into the edge of the circle. Still, though, Tempo, it's going to be a very, very long rotation here from them boys. Profi comes through from Ghost. Headshot onto Moody with the Mini.
We also have Hooligans. They're just on the edge here.
I didn't see. They're gatekeeping the Yasnaya Pond.
They're just kind of staying there in the south, just playing edge, because they want to, of course, grind these points. They have 1,800 points. They're number 3 right now. They just need to averagely place in the top consistent here.
So where they are, there's 2 kind of places that generally you speak. If you want to head towards the top of that pond, you have all the rock side, you have the cliff side, but you can imagine they don't want to go there because, again, kind of like what we were speaking of before with the counterpoles, is now where we are, we're all uphill.
Yep.
So regardless of whether you've got rock cover or not, all these good positions, you have to be looking up what's above your head. And above their head, as you can see, they've got several teams. They've got 2 my. There's no real place unless they can get the compound just above the rock side.
Yeah, it really depends on this next circle here. Frolica doesn't have a vehicle. He's outside the zone. He's taking fire from Black Label. They're on the west side, just east of Cerveny. Meanwhile, United and the Roski squad, they have joined in the Stalpa party.
Where's Noble ejected to then? Because they've obviously left this position.
Oh, they were in the Harry Potter, further north of it.
Oh, they were, yes, indeed, just on the side.
So they've been there, and Ghost as well. They're in this small house northeast of Stalpa as well. 17 elusive. Look at elusive. He's straight smack bang center. Next circle's gonna hit. And it's gonna go west towards Dignitas here. And look at that. Now with that 2-2 split really paying off for Dignitas here. Gustav, Boogie Boogie, the Danish lads, they're gonna go straight back to Adam and Uncivil. They're gonna have a great position. And everybody else, they're gonna come in from the east. A lot of these people, they're gonna be pushing. And look at now, Hooligans. What a great play from them. They just waited to this third circle, and how they can kind of just play it slow.
They can creep up on that left-hand side, and what that's going to do exactly is just going to make them chill. They're going to be on the slower side, so they'll be able to outwalk it. But as you said, absolutely textbook, fantastic play from Dig by splitting up, sending off 2 people to one site, leaving 2 people here.
Yeah.
You kind of, you play the numbers game. You bank on, you're pre-predicting statistically where this circle's going to move to. And it's a fantastic choice. They've done it textbook. They've now reaping the rewards. All the players come back. Trifecta. They're going to hit this building, though. They're going to smash into the compound. One gets knocked. I would expect this other player to carry on driving. No, he's stopped.
Oh.
It's a bit of a dangerous play, unfortunately. This is a YOLO grenade. That's a bit long on to Pride.
No, Hetra taking out Hypug.
No.
Yeah, oh, no, Optic.
I mean, at least he denied them 12 points.
Yeah. Dignitas taking out Theus as well.
Meanwhile, this battle's going on for this compound. Filthy on the outside with the Vector. Uncivil wants to seal the deal on this one. Adams on the backside. They're all dead. They're gone. Trifecta, they fall in 16th position. Donut Hole back onto Fuzzy Potato. Hey, it's me, Brain. He finds the brain of Master Nuke. He goes down with a bullet from the M16. Across the board, Jamili going to get the knock onto Noble. Godspeed, he's down also. But bullets are coming back. Don't fall off there, my friend. Otherwise, that will kill you. Frag's going to come. He's going to hold it for a while. This will be a long one. Actually, he's put it away. He's opted not to bother. Boom's just biding his time. Needs to be careful that your gun doesn't get up too close to that rocks. It will jump to the sky if you get close to any kind of architecture, and it will stop you from firing. They have to be careful. If they go any further, they might slip down that hill. Hetra onto Sharp Shot. Kickstart answers back onto an Optic player. Wildcard versus Optic. The fight is on. Jamili will knock Noble. Godspeed again. Move over to Tempo Storm here. Zampa and the boys, they're just out on the outskirts. They've made their way in, but they're going to crash into 2 teams. That'll be Noble and Viper. Don't think Noble actually know they're here, so... Trigger discipline. He holds his bullet for now, at least. Doesn't give away the position, because, again, they are downhill. And all of a sudden, Dignitas, well... If this was the Hunger Games, good God, they have literally just been handed absolutely a care package.
They're in the right sector. They're getting love from the sector. The boys from the sector of Denmark, they're sending some love towards Dignitas right here. Logic, trying to connect some bullets onto Hooligans.
The thing is, with such a small kind of area as well, and with so many teams alive, that 249,
oh yeah,
they've got prime position. Depending which player, they've got 2 packages now, right? They've got, and further to this bigger storyline, they've got 2 level 3 helmets.
Yeah.
2 level 3 helmets. They've got an M24 for the long range. They've got this 249 for the close range. Like we really.
Oh no.
Good.
Baha. Oh what? Okay, he's gonna get finished.
Peekaboo.
Baha is out. I wonder is that completely Optic out? It is.
I think that was 15th place. Yeah.
That was 15 for Optic. Spike is out swimming, and Shrimpsy is still driving towards Servany. Here it's the three-way fight right now. Noble, Tembo, and the Vipers. Down to 3 players right here. Noble 2 only. Tembo Storm have a full squad going, it looks like.
He's got smokes on his belt. He's got the utility, so he can kind of bide his time for a little bit. They're all laying down, though. Maluk steps up, and Edacula steps out. He's dead. 12 points there, going in the hands of Tempo Storm. They're looking for more. Boom's on the corner. And he's the last man standing. This would not be good for Noble. They're one of those teams that are currently mid-table. 2-2, but the bullet comes through. That's Balok with an SLR from across the map.
You heard that. There's just 2 shots. 1 to the head, 1 to the chest, and he's gone. McCoy, Turtle, the Ghost guys, they are looking for more here. They're going to be pushing Tembo, and Tembo have their eyes towards them. Moody taking out Jimur.
Spike's just killed himself in the water, unfortunately. Moody's found 2 now, I do believe. 2 of you united. Ghost over here.
Profi on a long, really flank here. He's 200 meters away from his squad here. Not sure if this is the right play from him. He's all alone, and Vipers, they're pushing onto him. He's taking down 1. Finishing off, and he's going to take out himself. I'm not sure if that is worth it, taking this 1-for-1 trade. Trophy can now not help his teammates anymore, and they're taking down to 3.
Trade off, 12 points apiece.
New zone.
Shrimsy, still. Is he the only one standing there for Hooligans?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but is. Looks like it at least.
Oh, all 4, surprisingly. All 4 are C9 are alive, and I say surprisingly because of how spread out they've been. They've been completely and utterly all over the place this game. Wouldn't expect to see them survive this one because he's literally on a beachhead with the full squad of Dignitas just looking at him. 249, M24. If he peaks, he's going to get absolutely wrecked.
Yep.
United are getting picked up individually. Every single time we kind of look at that. There's a grenade from Sharp Shot.
Yep.
Wildcard pick up 1. Was a knock as well.
Black Label boys. Every time I see donut hole, I'm getting hungry.
You've just had pizza. How can you get hungry?
It's just 3 slices. You can always eat a donut, especially from Dunkin' Donuts. Damn, that's a good donut.
We had a good
check
coffee.
Shooter here. He's gonna take out Wildcard. Wildcard is completely taking out of the game right now. Fantastic play by Envy. Taro is gonna get knocked by Caden. Caden is popping off. What a fragger. Jesse as well. Gonna be smoking him.
Yep, smokes will come in from them, so they'll all work together. Care package smack bang in the dead center of the circle. As you can see, Dignitas still sitting happy. I mean, the issue is here, Martin, we have to say it. Fair enough, there's a lot of, you might say, oh, well, the northern circle, the northern edge of it, there's plenty of room, but there's nowhere to go.
No.
You're going to get completely battered if you go past Dignitas because of the weaponry, because of the heights advantage of the buildings they have, because of they've got 249 in there, they've got an M24 sniper rifle in there, and generally there's just no cover, no matter what. Even if they had simple weapons with iron sights, you're still going to be able to trash these kids on the beach. It's going to focus this fight more central. Envious again, United, player after player after player. Jesse smells blood, he wants more. He knows there's an easy few points over here, and I think that was the end. Nope, this could be it though. The end of E United.
This and 6 kills on Envy here, taking out E United, kind of putting their dream out, I would say, hoping for them to go to Austin here. Taking out an 11th, that's not going to be enough, even though if they kill rest of the server in the 10th game, it's not going to be enough for them. Next zone is going to go towards Tempo Storm and the guys from Viper.
Okay, so expect Dignitas to move rather quickly, get some prime territory, try and get kind of what they can. Maybe take the vehicles, build themselves a little fort because they're going to have to now go out into the open, into the wilderness. They've played this little compound for the entirety of the game. Originally will fall down. Any kind of grenades here would obliterate, to the better word, those vehicles. So they just need to spray away and tap away. Oh, look at this. It's so unfortunate. They're getting picked off left, right, center. There's Original. There's Ramsey. They're all getting knocked logic as well. This is a real feels bad, man.
Look at Totality here being on a multiple flank here. They're pushing onto Pure and they're pushing onto the Black Label boys. Purdy as well, they're on for blood here. Totality is still in the game. He's going to finish off Ramsey as well.
You just hear the bullet.
Yeah.
You just hear the bullet and Ramsey bites it. 12 points there, going towards Totality.
Tony's going to push here. Oh, he can nade this. Still sees this knock. He knocked him earlier. Hacks. He's taken down. He's going to throw an 8 here. It could be good. It could be really good. Oh, taking Logic down to 5% HP.
I love it how the vehicle just appears there. Oh, as we go on to Kid and silence Car 98. Picked up that headshot perfectly. Good work from the observers in the back. Elusive loses his mind. He hits the deck. Gustav takes out another vehicle. Voyhayo from Ruskies, unfortunately, will be the victim of that one. Moody peeks his head. It's a little bit too much, though. He's dead. Venerated Kid, and look at that kill feed. Moody, Elusive, 17. Was that actually all of C9 gone? Or they've still got one player left?
No, that's them out. Out in 10th. Check is knocked here, but Balak. Caden is going to take some shots. Yeah, then but Check is going to be able to be taken up here. 9 kills on Envy. Oh, look at this. SKS Dream Turtle putting some pressure onto Envy. Knocking Jesse. Putting pressure onto Venerated as well. Venerated on nothing. Miko is going to flank him as well. Venerated taking down here. Caden and Check, the last players from Envy. Ghost really putting pressure onto them. Donut Hole is going to knock Shadow though. Logic
Donut Hole answering back. I'm surprised Black Label have managed to survive this one, to be honest with you. They've got a car and a smoke, and that's literally it.
So many teams here on the southeastern side.
9 kills.
Oh, Caden!
Oh, God, you little monster.
And he's gonna finish him up as well.
1-2, thank you.
This guy's a beast.
He's so good. So good.
Saw it at Global Loot League as well. He's taking 27 kills, I believe. One of the top fraggers. He was definitely in the top 5. Caden is amazing, both online and on LAN here, really making it for Envy.
Balok with the knock and the flush, though. Adam comes out from Dignitas, that 249. Takes out Mad Rusky. We're down to 9 teams. Turtle. They get a knock earlier on. He's back up. Tony B comes in. Caden steps out, and that's Envious. I believe they are gone. Raven Taylor, last 2 members standing here. They only started from 3, and they started off at military base. So to get all the way up here from Millie, and with 3 men, been a man down, they've done so well. They made it into the top 6. Can they do any more? Totality walking past 1 player. He's just holding steady for now. Wait until he gets a bit closer, then let rip. There we go. Knock, flush.
Oh no, the
Flush
defense
him.
from the side. That was insane. 1 player left from Pure. Taro. Tony has to smoke him. Not sure you have any more smoke. If he does, he's going to be able to pick him up.
Just pause for a second, which denied them the 12 points. They needed that. He needed to die before going out. He had so many players around him, but they will be able to get him back up. We go across to Balok. He's dead. That's 6th place for Ghost Gaming. They're out. Viper answer back. They bite. And all of a sudden, Ghost are gone. 5 teams remaining, 15 players alive. Tempo Storm, we haven't really spoke much about them. They've been quite quiet, but they've just been chilling and biding the time over here on the Edge Mountain.
Yep. And meanwhile, Dignitas also, like everybody of these teams has just been creeping in, but the southern side was just a slaughterhouse here. Totality coming out alive with 4 guys and 7 kills to their name. Dignitas spread out across here, but Smithy's gonna connect 2 shots onto Gustav here. He's gonna hide though. There's gonna be a strategical smoke on Gustav. Gustav taking down to 10% HP. But now Totality is pushing in on it as well.
All the smokes. Have you seen a lot of this? I mean, we've seen a ridiculous amount anyway at competitive level. They're so good when it comes to the utility side of things, but now they wave unless you can carry even more. Wookie Bookie finds a face, finds Purdy, sits him on his ass. That's the M24 coming into play with the 8 times for Wookie.
The 6th sense of Smithy here, if he knows, if he sees him, he's just trying to sneak.
Notice, Martin, no helmet, no chest.
Nope.
He'll take 100% damage. Everything, every bullet, and then the multipliers on top of the weapons as well. He'll just get shredded alive in this late game by these ARs.
Tony maybe, he spotted him, he saw him.
Oh, wobble, doesn't land a shot. Well, he does, I'm talking rubbish there. He does land a shot, and the circle may actually finish him off. Pure, they're out in 4th, but Jamili, he strikes, he gets the call, he comes through, takes 1, takes 2. Cass feels the blunt end of Gustav's gun. He comes in as well. Wookie Bookie again. This time it's Tempo Storm feeling the wrath of the M24.
Tony's still alive from Totality. That is a sure 3rd place here.
Look at where Uncivil is. They've done the same again. This is what Dignitas keep doing. It hasn't played their way. But, excuse me, it hasn't played Uncivil's way. But they're split up, so he could potentially flush around them, get on the backside. But again, playing the numbers, separating your areas, separating your players out, giving yourself the best amount of ground to make it into these circles.
Yep, this is now effectively a 4 versus 4 Tempo Storm versus Team Dignitas. Who is gonna come out on top here? Sampa going extremely aggressive early here, taking an edge off it. Adam has a 249 here. He's gonna put some pressure onto Sampa.
Look at how little kick there is.
Yeah.
When you look at it, he just don't move. The gun is just a formidable, one of, if not the best guns in the game right now in this meta. Like, next to a sniper rifle, it's practically a sniper rifle. You can see, you can just tap fire it away and it'll still find its target at such a distance.
Yep.
4 versus 4. I've seen your boy Dre. He's obviously been hit and tagged up, so he's going to be lacking a helmet on the opposing
Tempo Storm,
side.
they have the high ground here, and they have the cars and the vehicles as well. And it looks like Uncivil has a car as well. Here, Adam's going to put more pressure onto them. 9 kills to Dignitas' name. Uncivil doesn't have 1 yet, but he is on the flank, though, so he's going to try to sneak here a bit. Uncivil now taking fire onto Tempo Storm on the flank. The zone is pushing him, though. Bink is taking down to 5.
Yeah, where
Or
Civil
55.
is, he's going to cause Tempo Storm problems.
And look at that. He only has 13 bullets to the M16, so he has to play the AK. No long-range gun, really. And Civil is going to take out by the... get knocked by the play zone. Adam here putting pressure onto Santa. That gun.
He's just got to keep going. He's got to keep firing. And Civil does go down. We're now into a 3 versus 4. Tempo Storm, they open it up by eliminating the first player on the opposing side. Gustav still hunting. SKS 8 times. This gun's going to do so much damage if it hits you in the face. No matter what, if a 7.62 hits, it hurts. M24 still in the bag of Wookie Bookie. Don't forget that. He's already found one face on your boy Dre. They need to find more. They need to get these picks. They need to open it up and kind of level the playing field here. Vehicles on the side.
He's going to go deep here.
Tempo.
Oh,
He got the
Adam!
kill. That's big. That's really big. That now allows them to kind of open up.
3 versus 3. Wookie with a level 3. He's going to get damaged now by this zone. Is he going to try to make it? No, he can't. He knows. Maluk is going to knock him. Wookie's knocked out. So it's a 2 versus 3 right now. 10 kills on Dignitas.
10 kills indeed. 120 points in the bag. They are laughing.
Oh!
How?
Look at that. Maluk taking
How
down to 1% HP.
How are you alive? Oh my god. He gets, they both trade off the headshot.
Yep.
Leans around the corner, tries to find another one, but Adam, I keep calling him Adam. He's on the backside, dinks him up though. Ben Q fires. He comes in from the back with the AKM, and all of a sudden Tempo Storm, they win map number 9. 6 kills in the bag as well, but on the opposing side though, I think it was 10 kills in total for Dignitas.
It was indeed here.
10 kills totality, 3rd position. And as we kind of keep going down, Jamil hates Boot. Carts and Brain there in 4th, Pure in 5th. Pure doing a good job, making it all the way down from Millie side, and also with only 3 men into the top 5. Good work from them, but it's going to be Tempo Storm who start to shake things up at the top. They bag themselves a few kills and a chicken dinner. Great games all around, but Dignitas, Martin, this with that many kills and that placements, they looked really hot on the heels of Envious.
They are cementing this top 2, I believe, with this position here and that many kills. I think they're going to be first after this round.
Yeah. I mean, it's still, even between those two, you could see they were slowly creeping and creeping and creeping, and then it kind of took that day 2 kind of full phase mentality that we saw phase. They just says, right, job done, Jempty, stop dying, don't die anymore first time round, we need you, man, we need you to frag. Still did his job, though. I mean, that's what happens when you're a scout, right? You're destined to die. But we kind of see the same again. They chased Liquid. They came in front of them. It could be the same here for Dignitas. They are playing absolutely fantastic PUBG so far. But then again, all the rest of the teams are. And the main point for me is where these middle teams. I know we've got Dig and I know we've got Envious kind of out front. But it's all the ones, United, they didn't have the best of showing in that map when they really needed to. This was the game they needed to stay up. And actually, Hooligans as well. It wasn't a good game for them either.
Nope. I'm not sure if they're going to be staying at that 3rd place. I'm really excited to see the standings here after this next break.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take a very, very short break. When we come back, we'll get our 10th and final map underway. Who will be going to DreamHack Austin? We're finding out after the next game. Do not go anywhere. See you guys in a second.